something I've learned so far from these various characters is that doing the dragon trick is not an instant way of killing Margit. It doesn't guarantee you a kill on Margit or anything like that. There's still a fair amount of work to be done. But I do think that Trace might be better equipped than many of the other characters to get it done. So I'd like to do that this session if I've got time. There we go. Morningstar get. Demi-humans, fine. That would be the bow, wouldn't it? Yeah, mighty shot. Fine. Ashes might be useful on Trace, although if she's going for Moonveil, I think that's already got a unique one. So she might not end up using Ashes in the long run. Oh, there's a Spirit Spring there as well. Have we seen that before? I don't think we have, you know. Is it going to lead to anywhere tasty? Cool. We got ourselves a turtle shell. That sounds like a shield. Yep. A barricade shield. Only 87 physical though. I would have thought it'd be more. And a warming stone or two. Probably crafting materials. Now we should probably get the map whilst we're in the vicinity. Although hanging around up here seems fun. Could drop down onto the wall. Could drop back down onto... Yeah, we're going to have to drop back down onto that Spirit Spring probably to do anything. But what's this tower when it's at home? It's another sealed up tower. Reduces rise. So is this going to be another one of these towers that's got a memory stone in it? What do you have to say for yourself? Seek 3 wise beasts. Ah, it's one of these. So yeah, there's hidden beasts around the area and we need to pop them in the face. There's one in a bush that we've just nailed. Are there any clinging to the walls or clinging to the trees? Because they're pretty wise, these beasts. They could be anywhere. I suppose I should be making liberal use of auto lock-on to try and find the buggers. You're not beast, you're just a dog. There's one. And one more to go. Haven't seen any up yet. So it could potentially be up somewhere. They're not just going to put all 3 at ground level, are they? Although then again, this is probably the first tower of this type that you find. So maybe they are not terribly hidden after all. Although... Nope, that was just a bird. That was just an owl, just waiting for night time. I was going to go out, get some grubs. And now it's dead. Life in the lands between is often short and painful. I don't know how far from the rise they're likely to be, these beasts. All I know is not terribly far.
5 minutes later.
So yeah, let's kill everything in the vicinity, because that will mean that if we're locking onto anything, then we'll be able to kill it. Poor little dog. So, Steve? Jeff? You guys alright? What's going on? Why are you all lying down? Poor stupid dog. He wasn't expecting Trace. And he got bossed. It's gonna be in these bushes, isn't it? Hidden in plain sight, as it were. But it seems not. It's gonna be in some bushes, somewhere in the vicinity. Maybe I should have waited till nightfall so they could glow in the dark.
Much later.
Or maybe I should expand the radius of my search just a little bit. Try all these bushes over here as well.
Much later.
Yeah, this is... Oh, wait a minute. Mother! Ah. God damn, I saw the ripples earlier and I was like, oh, that's cool, it makes ripples when I walk through the water. Son of a bitch. But at least we've got access now to the tower. So it's probably just a memory stone, but that is something that will be useful for our Trace, so... Let's see. Look how long this bloody staff looks. Oh, it's because we've stuck it on... Or is that... No, that is our scabbard for the S-Top. Why is it so goddamn huge? Okay. Chest, memory stone? Good. I like the consistent rewards you get, because then you know... Like, I know I can safely ignore these towers now on, like... Wes, for example, because he's a big, strong boy. But he's not exactly Mr. Brains. And now that we've got that distraction out of the way that took far longer than I expected, we can go about our business. Which was getting the map piece. Nice. So the map piece was just on the other side of this, and then we got the old ballista bolts coming our way too, I'm sure. And now we can execute the next stage of the plan, which is Church America. Oh, we've acquired some runes as well, whilst we were wolf slaying, so that's nice. Do you have out of interest to sell? Yes, but... Scale armor, you say? Lulu will remember that. I'll probably not remember that at all. No passing knowledge about demi-human mobs, fair enough. Raise maximum HP with that medallion, that's kind of cool. Leather trousers. Iron gauntlets, are they supposed to... Is this supposed to be a set? Maybe. It's also got the bastard sword for sale, that's cool. But yeah, we'll worry about that later, because we've got levels to get. Or at least a level. So now we've got that, we could go to... What's this? Oh, is this the... Yeah, the Siofra River well. And actually, yeah, if there's any character that can make use of the bow that we found down here, it would be Trace. There might be times where we just want a bow just to save on FP. And we definitely want to just grab the checkpoint down here, because why not? May as well grab this brazier, because there's probably a point to it at some point. And now we can try and remember where we found that bow. There's the map. Sweet. And the bow's around here, wasn't it? We dropped down and then we jumped across. Cool. Horn bow. So she can use it. Because she's got the int. It does take us up to medium load, but that's fine. We're going to be medium load anyway once we get a decent set of armour. And we've got 0 arrows on us. That's fine. Maps everywhere, good. And back up to surface somewhere. Oh, we haven't actually got any maps above ground anywhere useful. That's fine. Now, let's just see what friend Blacksmith has to say.
You're a new face. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms. And let's get smithing.
We should probably ask him about his legs as well. Appears to have some
So
chains.
you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
He doesn't seem like he likes us very much.
No, don't read too much into it. Well, no grudge against you.
What's that hat?
My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Even time. Technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget. The sheer terror of her.
You can't just leave it at that. You can't just say the sheer terror of her and then not go on at all. Now we can strengthen armaments here. So it's 530 and 2 of our 8 smithing stones. We'll get more smithing stones later. And we need 4 to go up again, then 6 to go up again, maybe. Either way, we've got our sword up to plus 1, yeah. It said plus 2 there, but I think that was just the preview. Yeah, it's plus 1 sword. That's fine. We could probably go take on a boss or something like that now. Let's see. We haven't even been up the Storm Hill on Wes just yet, so maybe we'll do that. Golden Seed is always welcome. Not really using my Ashes of War at the moment, so I should probably just reallocate everything into Red Flask. But we'll just run away from these sky walls so we can get ourselves the Sight of Grace. And even though it's only got 1 use, yeah, we've got the Wondrous Physic handy, that's good. Oh, we had some Sacred Tear, good. Do we have any more Golden Seeds? Yes. Not enough Golden Seeds, okay. But now we've got 6 Red Flasks. Very nice. Roderica, you're going to go through your thing?
Only to have that.
Yeah, everyone's been grafted, we know, it's very sad.
And heading to Storm enticed. Well, that may. But I don't have your. It's scared. I want to. On nothing. Can you take?
Nothing but a craven Brummy.
I'll be glad of your. It was. Oh, tell them I'm fine again.
Fine. Now, off on our journey. Yeah, let's storm the castle. Let's go see Margit and see if we can't ruin his face. Now, which ash are you? Oh, your Wild Strikes. Well now, that makes a difference. Can we apply these ourselves at the old Sight of Grace? Actually, let's just keep going, because there's another Sight of Grace up the hill. Because that is one I would be willing to use. Because on a greatsword that can be hella fun. Excuse me, everyone. Ballista, please don't shoot me. And there we go, a sight. There doesn't even need to be a Sight of Grace here, really, because there's a stake nearby. But that's fine. Ashes of War, Wild Strikes. So we could put it on this greatsword. Sacred Blade. That gives us holy damage, but it also gives us faith scaling and reduces our strength scaling. We don't want that. Whereas Ashes also makes the weapon heavy, so it increased our strength scaling. So instead of doing 185 damage, we would do 185 damage. Good to know. But the more strength we add, the more it would benefit us in the long run. So yeah, let's make our sword heavy. And now let's bob up the hill and see what's what. Yeah, let's bring in Rogier. I've got no qualms with bringing in summons. If it wasn't him, I was just going to summon my skeletal militiamen anyway, so I don't really see much of a difference between the two. Jeez, those hammers. That guy's cool. Right, come on, Rogier.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring.
Yep, that's us. Now, what you got for us, friend? Oh, the delay on that's tricky. And yeah, we saw you turning around. Cheeky monkey. He's got tail swings. Cool. Now, we should probably see what Wild Strike's going to do at some point. Yeah, come at me, bro. And we'll give you a crit for your troubles. Oops. And then we'll take a hit for our troubles. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Yeah. And can we get off another crit? We can. Lovely stuff. Bit more wild striking whilst we've got the FP left. And he's down. Bloody hell. We made that look easy, didn't we, lad? And we've got a talisman pouch. We can now equip 2 talismans at once.
Smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
You did a lot of talking there for a dead guy. It's concerning. Now, second talisman slot though. We've got nothing terribly exciting to put in it yet. That doesn't really raise our quit load too much though, so we may as well chuck it in just for the lols. And shall we grab a level of something? Vigor's probably fine for the moment. It will go up to at least 40. But for now, let's get some more strength. Let's toddle up to the castle proper. Stormvale Castle. Any hidden treasures by the entrance? Don't look like it. Certainly impressive looking. Looks almost as though the giant Erd tree is just not terribly far away at all. Maybe it's over there somewhere. But it's hard to be sure. Now what do we have? We've got a little side path, maybe. Down these rocks and whatnot. Another Site of Grace. They are liberal with their Sites of Grace at the moment. We've got a door in front of us and a big gate. And we've got a little side staircase here. So we'll bob down and see what's what. Fur Calling Finger Remedy, okay. Nothing else around there. And that drop is very distinctly death. Yes. So we've already cleared off a path. Although, thanks message. If you hadn't been there, I wouldn't have seen that I could drop off here. Is dropping off here a good idea? Maybe, maybe not. Could this be a rump? Wise words. Wise words indeed. Fire grease. And now we're down in the castle proper, I guess. Is this where we could have dropped to from... Yeah, so it's two different ways to drop down to this left route. Right, so all of that just leaves us with one direction really, which is through this side door.
You there? Come over here, would you?
Would we? I suppose we would. What's going on, friend?
You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
Now, on the one hand, Wes isn't that smart, so he'd probably trust this guy, when I personally don't trust him at all. On the other hand, Wes is a big strong boy and he would fancy the challenge of the main gate.
Fair enough. You certainly don't have to trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open. But of course, I'd advise against it.
Yeah. You advise against it all you like, my friend. Are these the main gates you're referring to? Yeah. It's gotta be. Let's have a look. Yep. That's the main gates open. Golden rune. Golden rune. Yeah, there's some hardened old hands here, alright. Jesus. They're not messing around. This might be a bit much even for a big strong boy like Wes. Top stealth? No, top stealth doesn't work. Oh, they're hiding in hedges, Mike. Kinda. So it's those ballista boys up there, I guess. And those lads. There's a flight of stairs over there. So I'd probably be better off coming back this way. And in this doorway, perhaps. How tough are you, my friend? Chucking firebombs at me, you terrible bugger. Right, so was this a lever that opens the main gate? So if I'd found another way in, possibly I could have opened the main gate myself. But as it is, we've got ourselves a sight of grace, so we can have a quick chill. And there's a hole in the floor there, which will lead down to all sorts of excitement, I imagine. Oh, that leads us back down to a potentially untrustworthy friend. Commoner's simple garb. So I guess that lad down below was a commoner because he was wearing the same sort of stuff. It's all very dark in here. If suicidal, it seems as though we can pretty much avoid those ballista bolts. Maybe the fact that we're crouching is also helping. Now, there's a lad, but I'd rather take out ballista boys before we do anything, because that just seems like good common sense. One of them spotted us. And he's firing his old crossbow at us, that's okay. We can live with that. Hi, friend. Nice. Yeah, these lads go down pretty easy. Oh, maybe not this lad. Yeah, jumping attack there wasn't the one. Charge attacks though. Yeah. Charge attacks, when properly timed, are the one. And we can just stagger the boys. Now, if we destroy these ballistas, do they go away? And do they go away for good? The easiest way to find out would be to destroy them. So we can't reach that top lad though. Just yet. I'll be very sad if this doesn't permanently destroy them, because why else would you attack them if you can't permanently destroy them?